What's up, guys? Jay? MorninAfterKill? And I know. I already know what's coming from y'all motherfuckers, right? Once again, I'm gonna have some motherfuckers in the comments going, oh my god, Mac, why don't you just stop calling the Sunday Q&A the Sunday Q&A? Because once again, it's fucking Monday, and I'm sitting down here to do the Q&A, but this, like, believe it or not, is only like the 9th or 10th time since I brought back the Q&A from its original format that it's not happening on a Sunday. And yesterday, I legit was gonna post up the Q&A, but shit was just popping off all weekend long on my Destiny vidges. I decided to, you know, I'm gonna let them soak up as much views as possible, because there is a thing on YouTube called cannibalizing your own vidges. If you upload vidges too close to one another, you start to steal views, since people are gonna be like, oh, look at that, that's an old video, I'm not gonna go watch it, even though it was uploaded 8 hours ago. They see something brand new, something shiny, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go watch that, and they forget about the video that I just uploaded. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna cannibalize myself. I'm gonna let these vidges that are kicking some fucking ass, I'm gonna let them put their foot right up that ass and see exactly how far and how deep that rabbit hole went. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead, chill, I'm gonna enjoy watching the NBA Finals, and I'm gonna go ahead and get back on my sleep schedule. I'm gonna wake up today, and I'm ready to start this week brand new for you motherfuckers. Also, for all y'all that's been coming over here wondering, clickety-clack, Mac, where did all the Borderlands bitches go? Chill, motherfuckers, chill, money. This summer, I'm gonna be flip-flopping back and forth between Derp City and the Borderlands, and it'll help me keep things fresh for myself and not get burnt out as quick as I have in the last 6 months playing video games. Because, you know, there's a big difference between playing video games and having fun and playing video games to film for YouTube. Those two are entirely different things. You know, I'm gonna write that down, because that would be a pretty interesting commentary for you guys to give you a little inside information and a little bit of insight on the difference between, you know, just playing and having fun and filming for YouTube. Because believe me, baby, those are two entirely different worlds. But no worries, motherfuckers, there is still plenty of Destiny coming later this summer, and there's plenty of Borderlands between now and Borderlands 3, which should be here sometime around 2018. So how about we just not rush things? Because remember, I'm remaking these Borderlands guides from years ago, and a lot of the information I do need to refamiliarize myself with, and I also want to make sure that the guides that I'm remastering are A+ efforts and quality. And, you know, since it's not like back when Borderlands was brand new and everyone was rushing to be the first person to say, oh my god, the conference call plus the B kills Terramorphous in 2 seconds, just so you get the views and the subs and help the overall growth of your channels. It's not like that. If I'm remaking shit that I've already done, it's gotta be right. It's gotta be perfect, or it's not gonna be done at all. You feel me? You know what I mean? But yes, this is the Q&A, and no matter what day you may say, it's happening today. It's not gay to want a piece of my A, as long as it comes with a Q from you. Damn, Mac. So let's go ahead and get into the first Q for that A, which comes from I hate to lose. I hate to lose too. Like, I don't put a huge focus on winning, but goddamn, it really does suck when you lose. But he wants to know what games would I say had the strongest showing at E3. And the answer to that question is I have no fucking clue, dude. Like, I have a tiny confession to make. This year, I didn't watch the E3 conferences, like, at all. It's not that I'm not interested in what's coming out, because trust me, I am. There are a ton of awesome looking shit on the way, but I don't know, I guess I'm getting tired of you know, raising my hopes and expectations just to ultimately have them destroyed by the end product that releases. The past few years especially, you know, companies have gotten really good at putting together exciting product trailers, gameplay teasers, and, you know, tech demos that generate hype and sell the product effectively. And by the time these games get to their finished state, it's nothing, like absolutely fucking nothing like the product that was shown to me in the pre-release media over the last fucking year or two. And I know this happens in all facets of business, right? You got an architect who goes and he shows his conceptual designs for a building in an office meeting to an investment group, or, you know, Chevy, they go to New York International Auto Show and they show a brand new Corvette concept car that shows off all this awesome future technology that could possibly be implemented in the next generations of cars. But ultimately, you know, the building and the car's concept, they never make it to market, and what you end up getting is a watered down version fit for consumption by the general masses. I know this, man! I know this! This is business! I understand that. And if it was just down to me being disappointed by a game that looked awesome but absolutely blew the big fat sack, Watch Dogs, I would be alright with that. You know, I've spent money in way worse ways in my life than buying a shitty video game. But, you know, over the last few years, I've spent a lot of your money on games too, by feeding the hype beast and getting you guys as excited as I am for the games that are releasing. And, you know, when it releases and it sucks the donkey dick, now I look like the asshole for hyping up a piece of shit and putting more money in the pockets of developers that don't really deserve it, and possibly, you know, losing a little bit of your respect along the way. I'm fucking done with that. I'm not doing it anymore. I refuse to. Now, I know I probably could have gotten a bunch of easy-ass views of some tired, garbage-ass live reactions, the E3 reveal uploads. Oh my god, look, the Zeppelin is on fire and it's coming down. Woo! Fucking do that shit on Twitter if I want. But, you know, I told you guys before, I don't do YouTube for money. I mean, I do make money off YouTube, right? But that is not my end goal on YouTube, or my end goal when I'm making a video in general. I don't need money to survive. I have been ass poor broke my entire life, so, you know, not having money is not really a big deal to me. Money comes, money goes. It's not important to me. It never has been. I can handle being disappointed by a bad purchase, but it makes me doubly sad when I'm disappointed in my purchase, and I know that you guys are disappointed as well. You know, I feel like I let you guys down because I irresponsibly let my own emotions hype up a game that I knew deep down had a very slim chance of being what it actually promised to be. Watch Dogs. And I refuse to do that anymore. So, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll sacrifice a little bit of views and some easy growth during E3 just to keep my conscience clear at night. Let everyone else look like the fucking asshole when they're over there hyping up and selling you guys garbage games by uploading garbage content just so they can buy more garbage for them own goddamn selves. That enough with it. Done with it. I'll wash my hands. spick and span. And the next question comes from Mr. Mountaintop, who wants to know, how do you deal with someone important leaving your life? How do you comprehend the thought of not seeing a person ever again? Oh, bam. Fucking flip-flopped over to some serious-ass, deep-ass conversation now, didn't we? Didn't see that one coming. I did not see that one coming. But, how do you deal with someone important leaving your life and comprehend the thought of not seeing a person ever again? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's a question that everyone looks for the answer to in their lifetime. It's a question that I can't answer for you, honestly. Everyone has their own perspective and their own way of comprehending life, love, pain, loss, happiness, sadness. What works for me might not work particularly well for you, you know? Some people have an easier time separating themselves from a situation or severing themselves from people, you know? It's all dependent upon who you're being severed from, how long they've been in your life, and how important they are to your life, you know, the impact they made upon you. Take, for example, you know, myself. I've known a lot of people in my life to die. Some I've known for a very long time. Some, not at all, you know. I saw my mother growing up every single goddamn day of my life. My grandma, I didn't get to see her as often. Yet, right now, if I think about my grandma, who's been dead for 20 years now, it still makes me a bit sad because I loved her very much. She was an awesome person and she died way too young. My mother? Not so much. You know, it all depends on how much of an impact someone makes on your life. And that determines how big of a hole that's left in your life when they're gone. Because you never really get over a person's death. It stays with you your entire life. You never forget about people. But eventually, the hole that person left in your life will start to get filled up with new and exciting experiences and new people that you meet that you don't notice the void left in your life as much because that space is being filled, but you'll always love and miss those people that left those holes. That will never change. The impact they made will always be a part of who you are and will be in the future. And the same goes for yourself with the impact that you're making on everyone else's life. Everything worth having in life, everyone worth having in your life, it's gonna hurt when you lose it. But, you know what hurts more than that is not having anything in life because you're afraid to lose it. That is the bigger tragedy. So, I guess the best way to deal with the loss of someone important to you is to just don't forget about them, but keep adding to your life. Because the longer that hole stays there, the more noticeable that hole is going to be, and the more it's going to bother you and possibly even consume you to where you can't fixate on anything else except for the hole that's left in your life. And it reminds me of a poem from Robert Frost called Nothing Gold Can Stay. I actually reference it a lot on my YouTube videos, but the poem goes, nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay. Stay gold, Tony boy. Stay gold. And that brings us to the final, and I would say titular question of the week, but since the first question also dealt with E3, and so does the next one that I'm about to answer, I'm gonna see if I can't come up with an all-encompassing generic title that'll cover both ends of the spectrum. But here we have Black Label lead singer who wants to know, what do I think about the Xbox One Scorpio selling for roughly $400? Excuse me for one moment. I need to step outside and have myself a laugh. Pull it together, man. Pull it together. Sorry. I'm sorry. I had to, because you, my friend, are super mistaken about what you were talking about. Like seriously got this ass fucking backwards. For anybody out there that's wondering what we're talking about, is at E3, Microsoft announced that they are currently in the works on building a console that will rival top-tier mid-range PCs and offer enough power for virtual reality and 4K gaming in the future. The problem is that a lot of people are confused, because at the same time they also announced the Xbox One S, which is the Xbox One Slim. It's just the upgraded version of the Xbox One that's currently out right now. It's an upgraded hard drive and 4K compatibility for the HDMI television input. Alright, only for the HDMI television input. And other applications, I guess, like Netflix. I don't know if Netflix has 4K, but it's 4K compatible for its accessories. Let's just say that. And people are legitimately confused at the moment, because the Xbox One Slim will be the price of what an Xbox One is currently. It's like $399 retail. But that's not the Scorpio. That's just a redesigned Xbox One. Like, you remember when the Xbox 360 came out, and it came out with the Xbox Slim? Yes, it's the same concept here. The Scorpio itself, though, will be a much more expensive product. Probably around the price of $750 to $999 at launch. Now, how do I know this? Well, for one, the AMD hardware that Xbox One will be using in those systems, GPU itself is going to be like a $200 to $300 upgrade over top the Xbox One its own goddamn self, automatically putting it in the $700 price range. Plus, Phil Spencer, the dude that's in charge of the Xbox division, said to Eurogamer, and I quote, "The Scorpio is for the person who's got a 4K television, who's focused on 4K gaming. It's going to be a premium price over what we're currently selling the current Xbox One for. Both Xbox One and Scorpio will exist on the market at the same time, but Scorpio is for your 4K gamer, and that's what it's designed for." So, if you really think that the Xbox One Scorpio is going to be $400, you're mistaken. Phil Spencer said it right there. It's going to be more expensive than what's currently on the market at the price point that it is right now. So it's not going to be $399. It's going to be well beyond that. It's being built and marketed for people that already spend money on technology, that don't mind paying premium prices for new technology, but they don't want to be huddled over their computer and a mouse and keyboard just to get that experience. So So trust me when I say that the Xbox One and PlayStation Neo will both be on the plus side of $700, but will come in less than $1,000 to keep them competitive with current game and PC prices, and will offer the cheapest available option on the market for gamers to get a rig capable of running games in 4K quality, and also VR gaming right out the box. Please believe that. So, my name is Jay. MorninAfterKill. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, I'd highly appreciate it because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. But don't forget to leave a question in the comment section down below. As always, it's a subscriber-driven series. You guys, you don't feed me the questions, I can't give you the answers, so... Give it to me, baby! My name's Jay. MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.